Superb. Boris rubs it in EU faces UK ready to join CPTPP, expanding trade deals after Brexit. Britain's talks to join the CPTPP are moving incredibly quickly and set to conclude in just months, according to the UK Trade Commissioner for the Asia-Pacific region. Natalie Black said the UK's bid to join the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership is set to be completed by the end of 2022. Accession to the bloc will be a major boost for Boris Johnson's plans for global Britain, building post-Brexit trade links around the world. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has made joining the CPTPP, which was worth £9 trillion in 2019, a key part of his trade strategy for Britain. The bloc already accounts for £11 billion worth of UK trade and has seen significant growth since 2016. Made up of 11 countries, including Canada, Australia, Singapore, and Japan, the group includes some of the fastest-growing economies in the world. We want to be known as the European country with the broadest and most complementary trading relationships around the region, Ms. Black told Nikkei Asia. Trade is about promoting free and open societies and demonstrating that capitalism works for everyone. That's the challenge for all of us working in trade around the world, to make sure that this delivers real-world impact that benefits people on the ground. She said negotiations were on track to conclude in 2022. The UK formally submitted its application to join the CPTPP at the start of February this year. Then International Trade Secretary Liz Truss officially started negotiations on accession in June. Completing the process by the end of next year would represent a significant achievement, with trade negotiations often taking years to complete. Britain has separately been working on bilateral trade talks with members of the bloc to help ease the accession process and speed up admission. The UK has already agreed a pact with Japan, and has deals in principle with Australia and New Zealand. Accession to the CPTPP would remove many tariffs and barriers to trade for UK businesses. Tariff-free trade would be secured for 99.9% of shipments to the region. Britain's exports to countries in the bloc are already set to grow by £37 billion, a rise of 65%, by 2030. No European country is a part of the group, meaning the UK's accession would be a trailblazing moment. As well as the 11 countries which currently make up the group, the CPTPP is expected to grow over time, with the Philippines, Thailand, Taiwan and the Republic of Korea all having expressed interest in joining. Mr. Johnson has hailed the CPTPP as a partnership that would open up unparalleled opportunities for British businesses and consumers. On another news, talks on the UK joining the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership are moving incredibly quickly, said Natalie Black, UK Trade Commissioner for the Asia-Pacific region, in a recent virtual interview. The UK has submitted files on how it would comply with CPTPP bylaws, she said, adding that it will next discuss market access offers such as on-tariff cuts and any exemptions it is seeking. The successor to the TPP, which was ditched by the US in 2017, is vital to London's new trade strategy now that the UK has gone ahead with a divorce from the European Union. This is especially true in regard to digital and inclusive trade in Asia. The CPTPP text consists of 30 chapters inherited from the TPP. Some provisions were suspended after the US pulled out. Countries seeking to join the bloc must negotiate tariffs and other market access conditions with each of the 11 original members. The UK formally applied to join the CPTPP in February, with China and Taiwan following suit in September. Coming from outside the Pacific, the UK is not an obvious candidate for the trade deal, and how it would use the deal for deeper involvement in the region remains unclear. We want to be known as the European country with the broadest and most complementary trading relationships around the region, Black said. The CPTPP is the economic hinge of a UK pivot to the Pacific. With the pivot, the UK has also gained dialogue partner status with the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and launched the AUKUS Security Alliance with Australia and the US Security Alliance.